whoa.
What up, y'all?
What up?
Goddamn. You some lounging motherfuckers in here tonight.
Whoa, whoa.
I ain't gonna hold you up. It feels good as fuck being back in the sugar bear suit.
Hell yeah.
It's a real pistol. As y'all know, I dress like this all the time as it is anyway. And as you know, I dress like this all the time. I gotta say, man, you motherfuckers putting me to sleep. You look so comfortable out there, man.
Pull up.
This theater is the shit. Everybody gets their own fucking triple lounge lazy boy.
These bitches lay back.
What's that motherfucker?
You go to sleep.
Look at these motherfucking seats right here. What is this?
You go to sleep.
Look at these fucking ones. I've seen these ones before. I ain't seen these motherfuckers right here. This is that Imagine Theater shit, ain't it?
It's like grandma's house.
Go to bed. I'm feeling sexy.
We made out in the hood.
I haven't seen either one of these movies in a long time.
Hell yeah.
Me neither. And I take it back. I streamed it a couple of years ago. I watched Hustlers, and then like a month later, and when it came on Showtime, I watched it too. I gotta tell you, I was thinking about what stories to tell them at this introduction, and there's really so many, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of them, but I just remember the general feeling of being hated up in the movie shoot. We were hated from the rip. There's like a movie crew or a scene as far as people that make movies. There's like a whole scene to it in New York, and we were so alien to the whole process that we just instantly drew mad hate from everybody on the set. We instantly, although by accident, offended everybody on set with the quickness, and basically it was the weirdest shit we've ever seen. Somehow they were all like movie guys, you know, like producer or not, like dolly grips. I don't know what the fuck movie people do, caterers and shit. And we were clearly rock stars. Our dressing room was a tour bus, and they hated us for that. That's right. They hated us for that. What the fuck? Because they couldn't come hang out on the bus. What kind of shit was that?
Fuck them.
But we
fuck them.
plowed our way through all that negativity and all that hate, and still were able to produce a bomb-ass movie with a lot of bomb-ass people. You know what I mean? A lot of fresh cameos. I remember I went and saw a movie, I think it was called Something About Mary, and I seen a character in the movie that played a serial killer, and I was like, that's Officer Cox right there. And somehow we actually got him. We actually landed him, Harlan Williams.
Yeah.
Monster Sugar! We got a real actor in the movie. Yeah, because originally, Tom Dub was right there, was supposed to play Officer Cox. That's why Officer Cox's name was Officer Cox, because Tom Dub's real last name is Cox. That's right. And the two actors that play the cowardice bitches actually happen to be real cowardice bitches.
Woo, woo. 17.
Everything went perfect for us in the making. We had a good time, and the director, John Cafiero, was absolutely cool as fuck. Until, of course, we fell out with him, too. Who don't we fall out with him? All right, everybody just ends up hating us in the end.
Fuck them.
What happened, how the movie even came to be, was we were signed to Island Records, and then Island merged with Def Jam. And next thing you know, Def Jam was pretty much taking over control of the label, and they asked us, what do we want to do? How do we promote your music? Because MTV won't play your shit. So how do we promote your music? No radio stations will play your shit. And so we said, we want to make a movie. Now, now back then, rappers of all rates of success were making movies. Yeah, now hold on. Can I say something right quick on that note? So that's how we even got the idea for Big Money Hustlers, was not even from Master P was in effect then putting out all his When the Last Die and all those movies. But that's not what we were going for. With the movies we were watching that inspired Big Money Hustlers was the even more hood movies that motherfuckers were putting out just with their video camera movies, which were bullshit. Right, we didn't expect a real movie. Right, like Big Money, what the fuck,
Big Ballers.
Big Ballers. Fuck, that's the name of the fucking group that inspired the whole movie.
That's right. We fell in love with a movie.
It was bound to happen.
We fell in love with a movie called Big Ballers.
Yeah.
And it was the cheapest, shittiest
The worst movie ever.
we ever saw. It was totally budget free. It didn't cost a thing for them to make it.
A dude was getting his dick sucked in the scene, and he was really getting his dick sucked in the scene.
Hell yeah!
I mean, he didn't show like her, but
All the drugs in the movie were real. All the fucking was real. All the guns were real.
Yeah, all the bullet wounds were real.
It's called
And
Big
this was
Ballers.
a time when all the rappers were making movies and No Limit Records was on top of the world. Everything No Limit put out blew the fuck up. Master P and all the No Limit acts blew up the second they came out. Despite the fact that some of them sucking, it didn't matter. It was just No Limit ran the world, and they all used the same cover, the same company to design their artwork. At the time, everybody in rap used the same company. It was called Pen and Pixel.
Pen and Pixel, yes sir. And everybody in the game, like that from down south, it wasn't just Master P. Everybody had like those Pen and Pixel covers, which were ridiculous. It was just like fucking champagne, like glasses full of diamonds with shrimp on coming out. Anything hood rich you could think of is just packed into these fucking.
A guy would take a picture. The rapper would take a picture in front of a green screen, right? And by the time Pen and Pixel was done, there'd be a rhinoceros next to him with a covered in jewels. There'd be fucking diamonds raining. There'd be fucking a helicopter above him. Man, he'd have a
It always
fucking...
that weird shit. It'd be like alligators in the corner with gold teeth coming out the fucking floor. Like, what the fuck?
And so naturally, the movie we saw, Big Ballers, had the sweetest cover, made it look like it was going to be a blockbuster movie. And it was just horrendous, which made it dope. Because it was so horrendous, it flipped back over to dope, you know?
It was Danny K good.
So when we told Def Jam Island that we wanted a movie, that's what we were expecting. But to our surprise, they had different plans. They had shooting a real movie. And we weren't about to say no to that either.
Right, they threw us a real budget and we were like, fuck yeah, let's go.
So we did it. We made it stretch. We got our heroes in it. Even Dolomite. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Dolomite.
Rest in
Somehow
peace.
we had Rudy Ray Moore in that bitch. That was it. I grew up jocking him so fucking hard.
That's right. And shout out to John Cafiero, wherever he's at right now, the director, because we got nothing but love for him these days.
No doubt.
And it was a lot of fun making the movie. It was freezing cold when we did it in New York City. It took a month.
Oh man. In the final warehouse scene with the wrestling ring and all that, you could see the breath coming out of our fucking mouths. Looks like we're smoking squares, but that's straight up fucking cold. It was like negative fucking 1,000, I think. I've never felt coldness like that.
And we shoot all night long, and when the sun was coming up, that's when it usually wrapped. And it was brutal, but we did it, and we were so proud of it and so happy. And here's the finished works for all y'all to peep today. What is it, 25 years later?
Some man, everything we do is like 25, 30 years later. Holy shit. It's like 25, 30 years later, here we go.
Woo,
That's
woo,
right.
woo.
Coming to keep it on the big screen.
Thank you.
The big fucking big screen.
Yeah, goddamn.
I need one of these in my living room.
Is this one of those like super, this is like they got the fucking IMAX shit sounds or what? This motherfucker's, wow.
This is Big Baller.
Hey,
Yeah, no doubt.
Yup. Yeah.
if you traveled into Detroit for Halloween, make some noise.
Woo woo.
If you're not from Detroit and you're from out of town, make some noise.
Woo woo.
That was the same question.
That's right. Well, hey, thank you for coming into town, y'all. It's gonna be a great couple of shows we're doing, and we're very excited, and we're glad to have y'all here. And much clown love to everybody that came out tonight to
Woo
this.
woo.
We're trying to build Detroit back up right now, but unfortunately, we're gonna leave it in rumbles again this weekend. Nothing but rumbles and dust this weekend. Sorry, Detroit.
Bloody
All right,
Sunday.
man. Enjoy the movie. Woo, woo.
Woo woo.